just joining Rise High Radio with Southern Queen on I Said What I Said, we are about to get in to our interview with rapper, producer Eddie Paper. And we are going to start off by introducing one of his songs.
Eddie Paper did it.
That's crazy.
Niggas always hollering out gang, gang, gang. But when it's time to slide, where you at? And it's time to ride, knowing damn well that he ain't gon' do shit. I'm just spitting at you shit. Break bread with my cool shit. I ain't talking about you, fucking if the shoe fit. You didn't know that the shit you say can probably kill you. I didn't think that you know cause you seem unfamiliar. I'ma give you a warning. Gorilla war on the corner. I will in your performance. Take two of these and call me in the morning. Yeah, you niggas is dope as fuck. Coke it out and all crystalled up. Knuckle up, put your pistols up. Mars bars official, bruh. Get rich, I'ma die trying. Manpower like 50 Cent. Lame niggas stay name dropping. Ain't there nigga ever gave me shit. I can tell you why you struggling. The reason why you ain't bubbling. Part time with your hustling. And you ain't registered publishing. Bulgari in the Ferrari. Exotic strips on the Barbie. Accidentally I picked the Barbie. Dip the Chevy or whip the Harley. I'ma just say you different, bruh. Switching up who you cool with. Where the fuck did you get that from? You really acting like a true bitch. I ain't talking about you, bruh. But fuck it if the shoe fits. I ain't talking about you, bruh. But fuck it if the shoe fits. Niggas always hollering out gang, gang, gang. But when it's time to slide and it's time to ride, knowing damn well that he ain't gon' do shit. I'm just spitting at you shit. Break bread with my cool shit. I ain't talking about you, fucking if the shoe fit. Niggas always hollering out gang, gang, gang. But when it's time to slide and it's time to ride, knowing damn well that he ain't gon' do shit. I'm just spitting at you shit. Break bread with my cool shit. I ain't talking about you, fucking if the shoe fits.
Niggas out here with malarkey and fuckery. Fuck with the guns and some shit can get ugly. They banging and throwing up sets on their tracks, but be scared when they come to heat. Running their mouth about rags that they claiming the way that they spraying the thing in the hood. We catch them in public off Twitter and Facebook and find out that they really ain't from the hood. I heard you a rapper. I heard you got slappers. I heard you got kidnapped and jacked for your snappers. County jail and light blues with the faggots. Your baby's mother like all of my hot verses better than yours. That's why all of my shit up in the closet and all of yours sitting next to the door. The shoes that you wearing is made for your feet. You made for the inside, I made for the street. I made for the chunk, I'm on spraying the heat. You hate when I speak cause I'm raping the beat. You know about me, nigga. You know where I be, nigga. I don't know about you, cause you really ain't a G, nigga. That shit that you rapping is packed with the action, but out of the booth, I see that you be acting, but run from the rumble when shit get to cracking. Security end up with pistols you packing. I don't know where y'all come from, but where I come from, it's a trip in this bitch. Niggas is gang, I ain't talking about you, but fuck it if the shoe fits.
Niggas always hollering out gang, gang, gang. But when it's time to slide and it's time to ride, knowing damn well that he ain't gon' do shit. I'm just spitting at you shit. Break bread with my cool shit. I ain't talking about you, fucking if the shoe fit. Niggas always hollering out gang, gang, gang. But when it's time to slide and it's time to ride, knowing damn well that he ain't gon' do shit. I'm just spitting at you shit. Break bread with my cool shit. I ain't talking about you, fucking if the shoe fits.
Eddie Paper did it.
Shit.
Okay, can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now.
There we go. What it do?
You should be able to hear me now. Yeah, I had it on mute when we was playing your music. Here we go. We are in. Yes, what's good with you? This is Eddie Paper, the Paper Man, also known as Serious D, SD.
SD, aka Doc Murder.
Yes, Doc Murder. You hear that? He's a producer. He's a rapper. He's a videographer. Believe it or not, him and Double Guns, the guests from last week, they actually shot my first video that I ever done. He's amazing. Let's start off by letting them know a little bit about yourself, Paper Man.
Okay. I've been in the game like 20 plus, working on 30, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, a real vet out here, did a lot of work for a lot of different artists, including yourself. A
Yes.
couple of other people you mentioned, Double Guns, All City. Shouts out to my folks. You feel me? The list goes on and on.
Oh yeah, I know the list goes on and on because I used to be at the studio and it used to be so full of people. Like you've always had people in the studio, like track after track will be lined up.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a part of Eddie Paper did it because your beats
The
is
hustles
fire.
on records. You know what I'm saying? We with the business out here. You feel me? Yeah, them was the days. Then it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yes,
more like you was just at my house and I had the studio shit in here. You feel me?
right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? 2020. You know what I'm saying? From the last 5 years, it's been like strictly business. You know what I'm saying? Working with
That's
people that got
good.
their publishing done, ready to go. Put that shit out the next day. You know what I'm saying? Rest
Right,
in peace to
right.
my nigga Kobe. You feel me? I heard y'all talking about Kobe. That was
Yeah.
tragic. You know what I'm saying? My prayers and my condolences goes out to his family, and everybody else that was affected by that tragedy. You know what I'm saying?
That was a very tragic moment. What happened to Kobe and all the other families. So thank you so much for putting that out there and
Yeah, yeah,
saying something about him.
yeah, yeah.
So let's talk about what did you say your record label was again?
Hustles on records.
Hustle Zone. I remember when it
Hustle.
was Pitch Black
Yeah,
Entertainment. So
yeah. It
what
was
made
pitch
you
black.
change it from Pitch Black to Hustle Zone?
Well, actually, a whole lot of people fell off. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing left but to hustle then, and everybody that was in the zone, and they still here. You feel me?
Hmm.
So that's what it was about. First, we was in the black. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still all about black. Put your money on black.
Right,
But
right, right.
you feel me? Now it's all about hustle. With no bread, there's no movement. You feel me? So we hustlers over here.
Right. Okay, okay. I like that. Cause I was repping pitch black. I was like pitch black to like DIE.
I mean,
Okay, okay.
it's still tatted. It's still tatted on me. That ain't never going nowhere. That was just the beginning of this faculty. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Now it's more family oriented. You know what I'm saying? We more on our business over here now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no just playing and making records. You know what I'm saying? And not doing nothing with it. We trying to put everything out. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's good. Cause that's your time being wasted.
Yeah.
You're dedicated. You sit there, you do what you gotta do when they come and get in a session. And this is not you guys, this is not something that I'm just speaking of just because this is something I actually know. I've been there for years. Been knowing paper for over a decade, and he's
Yeah.
always been dedicated to his craft. And let me tell y'all, I used to go travel to the studio. And when I used to go travel to the studio, I used to miss my train sometimes, and he would let me sleep on his couch. Sometimes I had my daughter with me at the studio because, like he just said, it was a family, and he would let me and my child sleep on his couch and then wake up and do some more music. Like he's a good person. This is something I can vouch for. So, what are you working on now?
Right now, I'm working on a couple of joints. I'm working on a Roy Benson project. That's my boy, District 9 006. You can look him up.
Okay.
Right now, I'm working with All City. He got a new album coming out right now. No Days Off. You feel me? Shout out to All City. Of course,
Okay.
Double Guns. He got the old niggas album
I,
coming out. Y'all played a couple of them joints, last
yes.
week. So yeah, I mean, hey, I got a couple of joints that y'all got tonight. I did some work with my boy Urge 7. Shout out to my nigga Urge. You feel me? Got a album done with him. It's called Paperwork. You feel me? That's out on all major, uh, stands and everything right now,
Mhm.
major outlets. So you can look that up. You feel
Right.
me? Some stuff off Bastards and the Babies Executive Decision album that's out right now. Like I
Okay.
say, man, I just, I've been trying to put out everything I can. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I heard Dr. Dre in the interview, a couple of days ago, and Jimmy Iovine was interviewing him, and that was a message that I got from him that day. He was like, if you're serious about your craft, you do a record tonight, then put it out tomorrow. You feel me? And
Mhm.
that was words like strictly from the doc himself. You feel me? And that's I took that
Right.
to heart. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to do over here. I'm trying to move and make it stick. You feel me?
Okay. And so what's the difference between the music you put out, the music you produce versus others? And also in the industry as well and underground. What is the difference that make you stand out?
Well, the difference is, you know what I'm saying? I got my own sound, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't love it, then, you know, I guarantee you'll like it, you know, and that's all I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the more haters, the better it must be working, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shouts out to them too. But you know, I'm just trying to make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? With every artist that I come into contact with, I do a lot of artist development. I help artists, really get their skills together and what they trying to do. And I don't try to change nobody up. Of course, I want them to be them. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between me is I really put my foot in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I try to make sure that it's mixed, before you even leave, you know what I'm saying? And sounding as good as I can, you know what I'm saying? Without using a lot of different samples and have to get clearance from over here and clearance over there, get this yellow
Mhm.
tape, I mean, and that's the difference with me, a lot of other producers, you know what I'm saying? They just take pre-recorded samples and put them together, you know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and call that a beat, to me, it's not a beat unless you putting fingers on every note, tapping every drum, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And using all the instruments, the plugins, and all that you have,
Right.
So yeah, that's the difference between me and other producers.
Okay. So being a producer and a rapper, what do you like better? Do you like better the rapping part or the producing part, or is it a collaboration of both? What brings you more joy?
Well, let me say, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I really meant that, you know what I'm saying? Like the first 20 of it was, you know what I'm saying, was about me jumping around on stage and having fun out there, being an artist.
Right.
Now I'm more concentrating on just doing the music part of it. So I'm not really, rapping anymore like that. You feel me? I'm dedicating all my time to just the music part of it, actually putting
Right.
together the tracks and recording this shit. You feel me? But I do have an album. My album coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's called Break Bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a lot of those joints. It's scheduled to be released this summer. I'm working on that now. So if you did
Okay.
get a chance to hear me when I was rapping, you would get a chance to hear a lot of other people that I'm working with, that I'm not mentioning right now, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to everybody, that fuck with me on that level too, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of people, but you'll get a chance to hear a lot of those artists on this Break Bread album coming out this summer.
Right.
You get a chance to hear me rapping too, but I'm more on the
Ah.
producer shit. You feel me?
Okay, so with your music that you are putting out right now, before we get into your producing, with the music that you have now versus what you've had before, is there a growth somewhere in there that you see is a difference in maybe the lyrics you saying or how you're presenting it, or what's the difference in that you would say?
Yeah, definitely it's a growth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
you learn something new every day, you can learn something from the artist, you can learn something from the producer, but imagine if both of y'all put your head together, and work together, then
Mhm.
it really make it something special. You feel me? I don't know everything about this shit because I'm still learning. So yeah, believe it or not, I learn a lot
Right.
from the artists that come in that work with me, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
yeah, that's what it do.
So, as a producer on a producer side of things, what is a pet peeve of yours when working with an artist, and what is the thing you love about working with an artist when you have to go in and mix the tracks and what is that?
But a pet peeve I like about it is when an artist can come in here and know exactly what they want to do, how they want to lay their vocals, you know what I'm saying? How they want their vocals to sound, where they want the beat to drop out, you know what I'm saying? and, just working with different people, what I'm saying, it give you a different insight on this whole
Mhm.
music thing, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of it is really down back to business of it now, because I like to know from this artist, is your publishing done, you know what I'm saying? Are you planning on putting this single out, or is you planning on dropping an album? I like to know where you going, and that give me a sense of direction on how I'm gonna work with you. How I
Right,
could make
right.
time to sit down with you, or develop this beat, or explain to you the difference of going on YouTube and downloading YouTube beats, and and putting that out and trying to sell it. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
the game is weird right now. They ain't letting you just sell nobody else beats that you just download
At
off of
all.
YouTube. You know what I'm
At
saying?
all.
I mean, it'll get you known, you know what I'm saying? But you want to get your own shit, you know what I'm saying? Something that you created, and go with that and see how much money that can get you, not nobody else, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? As an artist, you want to get your
Right.
bread. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. Buying a track, you feel me? I mean, you can get the exclusive. You can go in there and buy it, but you know what I'm saying? I suggest you do that. Or, like I
Right.
said, just
Right.
come holler at me and then I can,
Yeah,
get
definitely
some up
holler at
in the
Paper. Y'all
kitchen
heard it
and
here
whip it
first
up. You know what I'm
on
saying?
Rise High Radio with Southern Queen. Y'all make sure you reach out to Eddie Paper. If you want his contact, he will give you the contact. And let's speak about the contact. How do people reach you? For those of you that would like to maybe get him on a track or want to work with him
Mhm.
in the producing aspect, how can they reach you, Eddie Paper?
Well, what I'm saying it's like this. One of my boys told me a long time ago, shouts out to my boy Big Dutch. You feel me? He got a lot to do with what's going on over here too, keep me going on a technical issue and all that. And just, really being a good friend, a good homie, you know what I'm saying? But he gave me some advice a long time ago. He was saying, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just what was that question again? Hit me with that again, because I forgot all about it. Oh, where they can find me at. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
what my boy told me. If they can't Google you, Eddie Paper, just go to Google and type in EDDIEPAPER, and you can find me on every link they got in that motherfucker. You feel me? From
Right.
Twitter to LinkedIn to MySpace, go all the way back to MySpace. If you still got a MySpace,
You still
you'll
got
find me
MySpace,
in
you
that book.
active.
Type in Eddie Paper and it's gonna take you everywhere I go. Or just, better yet, hashtag Eddie Paper did it. You know what I'm saying? Just type in hashtag Eddie Paper did it. DIDIT. That's it.
Okay, so what I want to do is take a music break to let everybody listen to another one of your fire tracks. Now, these tracks that you sent, these are you
Yeah, yeah. That
writing.
first that first track that you played, that was off the
Uh-huh.
Bastards and the Babies album. That was
Okay.
All City, you know what I'm saying, and Double Guns. You feel
Okay.
me?
And you
So I
produced
didn't.
the track.
Yeah, I produced all the tracks that you'll be hearing tonight. So
Okay, perfect.
I don't know which one you're gonna play next, because I can tell you what artist it is. Like only one of them is actually me. I'm giving y'all, what I'm saying, the exclusive
Your
on how
producer
I get.
as okay, okay.
So
So we
what
are
what
going.
song is you getting into next?
Okay, so let's see. The song we are going to play next, we're gonna surprise the fans with some exclusive Eddie Paper.
Okay.
Um, we're
All
gonna
right. Hear me
play.
now or don't hear me at all.
Do y'all hear that? Hear him now, or don't hear him at all. Y'all heard it here first on Rise High Radio. Eddie Paper. Um, I don't know the name of the song yet because we about to just in, and then you'll be able to give us the name and you talk
Okay.
about it when we
Okay.
come back. So
There we
y'all
go.
on Rise High Radio with your girl Southern Queen on I Said What I Said, where we talk about truth, life, and reality. We about to play another Eddie Paper track. You feel me?
Rise high.
Erg 7, Erg 7, Erg 7, Lil Ratchet, Lil Ratchet, Lil Ratchet, paperwork, paperwork.
Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast. Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast.
You better know that I be praying. I'm talking to God. This West Coast Cali, nigga. I'm back on the job. I'm gonna have to beg your pardon. Expect you to miss. You probably had to pimp, nigga. Everything on the bitch. I did the cash fast forward. I'ma smoke me a spliff. A whole bunch of new niggas out there emptying clips. All of the kids, honor students. This shit is a trip. I don't drink to get drunk. Probably take me a sip. They asking why my name Ratchet. I'm the reason it is. Getting to the club. Eddie Papers did it. Bumping again. We get the mobile home, bitch. Vinyl wrap it and go. They wasn't worried about the raps. Got paid just to show. Get the mobile home, bitch. Vinyl wrap it and go. They wasn't worried about the raps. Got paid just to show.
Yo, Ratchet, Inglewood's finest. Let's go. Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast. Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast. I keep it jumping. Keep it fresh, nigga. I keep it Compton. Keep it West, nigga. And no, this is not what you thought it was. I'm not who you thought I was. Popping with or without a buzz. No sensitive thug. Everywhere they show me love, I'm in and out the club. Touring with no buzz. Extra pounds smoking, never run out. Blow up the greenhouse like when meth and red come out. We dumb out every time we get that advance. Make bitches dance. Plus we never run out of gas. Catch us live on stage. Pills, Henny and Dro. About to blow. Might pull up in your area code. Get money, flip hoes, we live as fuck. Block party, bring the whole Budweiser truck. 24/7, 365, I get my hustle on. I stay in the hustle zone. I stay in the hustle zone. Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast. Nigga, you ain't saying nothing. We be drinking, smoking, puffing. Eddie Paper, keep the track lit. Urge 7, Little Ratchet, do it till it can't be done. We the best though. Fuck while the rest flow. We do it for the West Coast. Urge 7, Lil Ratchet, paperwork. Eddie Paper did it.
Okay, Paper. Eddie Paper. That joint was hot.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That joint right there is called Paperwork. You know what I'm saying? You can go pick that up. You know what I'm saying? That's about 12 joints on there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Earth 7, my nigga Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nearsighted Studio. You feel me? Everybody from the camp over that way. You feel me?
Okay. Okay, Paper. Eddie Paper. That joint was hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you for that track right there? What inspired you to make that specific beat? Was there any inspiration behind that?
You know what? I don't really remember on that joint right there. You feel me? It's just, my boy Urge, he stay out a little ways, you feel me? So when we do hook up, you know what I'm saying, we be just trying to get the work done because he be steady moving, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I don't know, maybe it was his idea for that, that whole little plug right there, but I'm not sure how that went down.
I like that. I like that. I definitely like that.
Yeah, just
What?
Google Urg 7, URG 7. I'm saying he got a lot of stuff out there. You feel me? That man stay busy. You know what I'm saying? He stay
Herb
working.
7.
Urg 7, URG 7.
Oh, Herb 7. Okay.
Urge with a G.
Urge.
Yeah,
Okay, Urge
Urge.
7, you guys.
Urg
Make sure
7,
you look him out.
URG 7. Google that. Just Google that. And
Google him. He'll come up. Like you said, if you can't Google me, what you doing?
Now, for real, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
So, who are some artists you would like to work with?
You know what? I'm gonna say E40. You know what I'm saying? E40 is the man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I like to work with E40. Uh, Actually, it's a couple of other artists too. You know what I'm saying? Domino. From Long Beach, he came and sat
Hmm.
down with me. Shout out to Domino. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
Sugar Free. You know what I'm saying? We done sat down and chopped it up a couple of times. Shout out to Sugar Free.
Right,
But
right.
it's a couple of artists that we chopped it up a little bit, but who knows? I might have something cooking like that over here too. So you know what I'm saying? Holler at me.
Right.
Hashtag
Y'all
Every Paper did it.
make sure y'all hit them up. Y'all heard that. Hashtag Eddie Paper did it.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to know is, as you know, I've been working with you for over a decade, so I know how good you are. But
Mm.
and everybody else know how good you are. But when is the moment that you notice, like, dang, like I'm fly, like SD on the mother effing track? Like, when was that moment you noticed?
Um, Well, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never just actually thought I was the best like that, but you do start feeling some type of way when certain people come fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, my nigga Big Boy from Compton, you know what I'm saying? Big to the he came and sat down and fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sebo, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Sebo, the rapper, you feel me? He came over here, you know what I'm saying? When you get it certain people, you know what I'm saying? Red Rum, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Red Rum, you know what I'm saying? And the eye, you feel me? When you sit down with certain people, you know what I'm saying? They give you that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like I must be doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Right,
I
right.
always felt like I ain't never been at my best, you feel me? Every now and then I might do a track like, oh, I can hear such and such on this, whoop de whoop on that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really, I can't reach out and touch them like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could on with certain, artists and shit, but yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, okay, because I you work with a lot of people, both in the industry and that's underground. What would you
Mhm.
have to say about the underground artists that are trying to come up? Ones you work with and also ones you haven't worked with. What
Yeah.
would you say to them trying to come up and
Well,
the do's
I
and
say,
don'ts?
I say, just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard enough, you know what I'm saying, to get, if you can see it, you know what I'm saying, you can work hard enough to touch it. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you touch it, you feel me? You got to know what to do with it. You got to have the right intentions. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the right family. You got to have the right connections. You got to have the right team, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nothing happen without a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen you setting up for your interview. You got your man over there, with the headphones. He like, yeah, press reset. You know what I'm saying? No, hold the mic right here. You feel me? Like that's teamwork. You feel me? Like
Right.
so, you'll realize that you pretty much, you know, you're a morsel. You know what I'm saying? You compare to a morsel. Uh, without the people that to be behind you in your corner, you know what I'm saying, and push with you. You feel me? So that's where that dedication come in. When you know that you dedicated to it, you feel me? Then you do your best to try to to touch it. You feel me? Like it's just a dream. You feel me? But if you can't touch it, then it's still a dream. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you gotta turn that shit into reality. You feel me?
At what age did you start making beats? What was that moment like for you? And can you recall verbatim what happened? Can you explain that to the listeners?
Well, what happened was, what I'm saying, it was like, I, you know, honestly, I was, what I'm saying, I was going through some times, what I'm saying, where I was going in and out of jail, what I'm saying. I ain't gonna get all into that, but I happened to meet this dude, what I'm saying. Shout out to my nigga June Ski, you feel me? And I seen him moving to
Mm.
he stayed in the back of me, you know what I'm saying? And he was moving in with this machine and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? You feel me? So the next time I seen him, I asked him, like, man, what was that? He was like, oh, man, that was an MP and shit. You know, I was like, what the fuck is an MP? You feel me? So, you know, he was doing beats and shit. So, you know, he told me he was doing beats. I was already rapping a little bit. I was doing some shit on a little karaoke, you know, the kind you used to buy. You used to plug your little mic into it.
I remember
Tape
those.
in one side, had the other shit on the other side, rapping and shit, flip the tape over. Now you got two tracks and shit. I was doing
Right.
shit like that with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. I can't remember my name because it was so long ago. But my nigga Wanzi, yeah, my nigga Wanzi. Shout out to my boy Wanzi. But yeah, I was rapping. So, you know, when the next time I seen my nigga Ski, he let me hear some shit he was doing. And we sat down there and, you know what I'm saying? I watched him do a beat. And I was like,
Mhm.
damn, I was impressed and shit. Like, damn, that's how they do that shit. You feel me? So that's what inspired me to
Got
want to
you
start
into
doing
it.
beats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga June Ski. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
So, what was your most memorable performance, whether it was you or just watching other people? Matter of fact, I want to know both. What was your personal most memorable performance while you were performing, and what was your
Uh-huh.
most memorable also seeing someone else performing behind your music,
Oh
attracting
damn,
producers?
that's a good ass question. I'm gonna go with the first one first. You already know when we was I don't know where we was at. I forgot. We was somewhere in Orange County. It was you. It was the whole pitch black
The whole Pitch
squad.
Black Squad.
You know what I'm saying? We was on stage like 20 deep. Uh,
Deep.
and
Was it
you know,
Mirror Image?
well, yeah, it was Mirror
It was
Image,
Mirror
but we
Image.
did some shit in Hollywood too, where we tore the stage up and threw the drums. My boy Scarecrow, rest in peace, my nigga Scarecrow. You remember that night?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying they
Yes.
they let us get like 30 seconds on stage and like that was it. What the fuck we did here all night? We tore that motherfucking stage up, shit. You feel me?
Up.
Like, so yeah, but that was the most memorable, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but then to watch somebody else perform, you know what I'm saying? I like to say, you know, my boy, you know, All City and shit. Shout out to my nigga All City and Double Guns. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Them niggas got like 3, 4 albums ready right now, you know. So, you know, every now and then and when they get out and do their shit, you feel me, it'd be cool. We gotta get back up. We gotta get back on doing that and showing up at a lot of more of these events and shit, you know, but really like honestly a nigga just been trying to get his business, you know, part of it right, make sure everything registered and all that and shit. Hopefully the club is registered with the publishing companies and all that shit too, you know. Shit.
Right, right.
Trying to get all residuals, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, a lot of times and shit, you know, you work with a lot of janky promoters and shit too. They have you come out and shit, and then, you know, they put all their people up first and all that, and then they don't call you and all that. You feel me? So that kind of be, you know, that kind of sucked too a little bit. So, and it take money to do that, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, nigga just trying
Right.
to get it right. We want to make sure that we right when we come out too, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Shit.
Right, right, right.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're going to play another song from Eddie Paper while we wrap this up. I want to thank you so much, Eddie Paper, for coming on Rise High Radio, rocking with your girl Southern
Oh yeah,
Queen
you know I
on I
love you,
Said
Southern
What
Queen.
I Said.
You know I love you, Southern Queen. And yeah, yeah. Shout out to my
I
boy
love you
Honcho too. You know what I'm
too.
saying? My nigga Honcho. Big shout out to Honcho. You know what I'm saying? He been, you know what I'm saying, opening up the stage and shit for us too. You know what I'm saying? And that's my nigga.
Absolutely.
We got a special, you know what I'm saying, little friendship going on and shit with him and me and my artists and all that. So shout out to, you know, my nigga
Right.
Sir Jinx and everybody over there at that camp too. You feel me? Everybody, you know, trying to scratch each other back and look out and help with each other, you know, career. So shout out to my nigga. Shout out to Big Honcho and Sir James.
Well, thank you so much, Eddie Paper, for rocking with us. Right here is I'm On by Eddie Paper.
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
check
this is
this
me.
out.
Now you can hear me rapping for once. And my nigga Capone. Shout out to my nigga Capone.
Don't make me shit. I go hard, y'all softer than baby shit. I'm a boss, I get paper, my grow house sick. Real shit, keep the eagle on me just like Vic. Cause I go hard, never home, never off, always on. I'm a boss, I'm a don, kush stronger than Patron. Off the hook like I'm on the phone, boy, I'm getting bread. 24/7 grinding, diamonds limit head. Nowhere to go but up now. Cause now we in the VIP sipping rose, shutting the club down. They either at Nobu Vegas, ordering steak. The kind of paper make a broke nigga hate. The kind of paper make a broke bitch strip. Blow big spliffs, a nigga stick me for $1, then the gun go click. UPS packs gift wrapped all there on time. You can check it online. Viciousvision.net, niggas online. On deck, got the plug like the phone line. Squid eyed on the block, rocking the clothesline. Chauffeur dripping pure, got a nigga so high. Whoa, I might need a parachute. So much damn paper, it ain't even fair to shoot. Whoa, fuck it, let the shit roll. Hit them with the coke they ain't seen since disco. But y'all eat don't make me shit. I go hard, y'all softer than baby shit. I'm a boss, I get paper, my grow house sick. Real shit, keep the eagle on me just like Vic. Cause I go hard, never home, never off, always on. I'm a boss, I'm a don, kush stronger than Patron. Off the hook like I'm on the phone, boy, I'm getting bread. 24/7 grinding, diamonds limit head.
I'm all around the world, Visa and a MasterCard. Cheddar ain't the object, there maybe it's some cold bars. Don't you see the hood scars, fame tax so forth. I guess niggas real tough, yeah, they some retards. Stupid on some 16s, didn't get a funny dance. Now you got gangbanger rappers wearing tight pants. I'm on chips, no dip, hot dogs and punch. What you eatin's for kids, for after school lunch, nigga. I can't shit, nah, but I'ma take the piss off that. Off 240s in a zip, now where the bitches at? You looking both ways, under the cover. In the closet, me, I'm getting that bread, then the pussy. Cause I'm the harlot, been ballin' way before you can. I'm with 10 toes, don't you see the neck froze? Nope, no bling, but I'm G'd up from the feet up with a little pinky ring, nigga.
But y'all eat don't make me shit. I go hard, y'all softer than baby shit. I'm a boss, I get paper, my grow house sick. Real shit, keep the eagle on me just like Vic. Cause I go hard, never home, never off, always on. I'm a boss, I'm a don, kush stronger than Patron. Off the hook like I'm on the phone, boy, I'm getting bread. 24/7 grinding, diamonds limit head.
Again, that was Eddie Paper. That was Eddie Paper again, y'all. Make sure y'all hashtag Eddie Paper did it, and y'all can holler at him. Catch him on his social medias. He's a bomb producer. I can contest to that. I've definitely worked with him on multiple songs. And I want to thank you again, Eddie Paper, for coming through and blessing Rise High Radio with your presence. I appreciate it so, so, so much. Is there anything you would like to say to anybody watching before we end this interview?
No, I just, want to give a big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all my folks that did tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't really try to go too hard on the social media shit, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate my folks that tapped in with me, you know what I'm saying? Even if they just go back later on and look at this, you feel me? Big shout out to Lady Duchess, you know what I'm saying? Miss Lady, the homegirl Queen BG, you feel me? And everybody that keep it 100 with a nigga, they know who they are, you know what I'm saying? Like a Big Dutch and everybody, you feel me? So yeah, but I appreciate you fucking with Eddie Paper tonight, you know what I'm saying, and tuning in, and big love for you, Queen, and High Rise, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, you know what I'm saying.
Well, it definitely was an honor, and I hope we have you back again. That we got to get another one in. And everyone that is watching, if you want to come back later, it's also going to be posted up later. We're going to edit it so all the glitches is out. You can catch us on risehighradio.com. The interview is also going to be on there. You can also go to our Facebook page at Rise High Radio on our Facebook. Click the link, like, share, and definitely come tune back in with us again. Thank you so much, Eddie Paper. You
Yeah, oh
were
yeah.
able to come back through. This is Southern Queen on Rise High Radio on I Said What I Said, where we talk about life, truth, and reality.
Mm-hmm. Word.